That's right, boys. It's TeKRaJ here with another player review as promised. Unfortunately, it's a little late. Guys, if you're not following me on Twitter, Instagram, or Facebook, the link to those sites are in the description below. And as we mentioned earlier, we're here with 95 overall Team of the Week, Brandon Marshall. 93 speed, 98 catch, 95 spec catch, 93 route running with 99 catch in traffic with a 98 release, and a 95 jump. That's right. Now, of course, earlier in the season, I did review the Team of the Week, Brandon Marshall, and as I told you guys, I really liked him. Now, this one has 78 run block and really good run after the catch stats. Now, I had somebody in the comments section below tell me that they noticed that I complimented my players a lot. Well, the players that I get around to reviewing are players that you guys have been clamoring. Here he is against 95 overall Julio Jones, who a lot of you guys have requested. Now, Julio kind of edges him out in a lot of categories, but against Super Bowl legend Hakeem Nicks, he pretty much smokes him in everything except jump. And his jump isn't that bad as it is. Now, Ghost of Madden passed. Brian Finneran also doesn't really stack up too well. Here's superlative Jordy Nelson, who only gets speed on elusiveness and route running. He even gets that Team of the Week, Larry Fitzgerald. This Brandon Marshall is a lot better. Now, my favorite receiver so far is Michael Irvin, and even though they play very similarly, Marshall beats him right there. Here he is against Hines Ward, another high run block receiver. Here is the squad that we actually put him on. Let's go out to the field for some gameplay, okay? Of course, throwing him the ball is going to be Russell Wilson, and opposite of him is going to be Michael Irvin. Now, in a lot of the play reviews that I've done earlier in the week, I've gotten great plays out of Brandon Marshall, but to start off, you see he's being guarded by 99 overall Dion, and that man coverage couldn't really hold him right there. I don't know what it is. He's not the fastest, but he really gets open. 2nd and 10, we're going to drop right back, and in traffic, we're going to complete it to Brandon Marshall, who gets the catch. 2nd and 17, later on in the drive, Brandon Marshall jumps over everyone, catches it, and breaks the tackle in midair. Right here. What? Jesus Christ, right there, I almost spit out my drink as Brandon Marshall catches it over everyone. What a play there. Later on in the drive, with Dion trailing him once again, another touchdown. That gives Brandon Marshall 3 touchdown catches in this game. So we were going to end up winning this game 42-8. We skipped over most of the other highlights. I could have ended the video right there, but let's give you one more video of Brandon Marshall gameplay to show you what we're talking about. So right here, once again, that same route against man coverage, he just would shred it. Now, the issues I had with the other card, if I had to find something negative, was that he wasn't that fast and he would drop some balls in traffic. I didn't have any of those issues here. I mean, he pretty much caught everything that was reasonable around him. If I chose the right animation, as you can see right there, he would pretty much get open against all coverages, and it didn't matter who was covering him, 99 overall or not. And as far as speed, just look at this play. Tell me what you think about it. Right there, catches it, and then outruns everybody else. Now, if I was going to bring up something negative, folks, here it is. This card is still very expensive because it's a Team of the Year. There's other cards around it, specifically that Hines Ward and maybe the Michael Irvin. The Michael Irvin is going to play just as good, if not better. So that would make me say maybe you don't rush out and get this card. Now, there's a lot of cards coming out. And of course, you know the Madden community is going to go to what's hot and what's new. So that's why maybe I would hold off getting this card if I were some of you. But if I was going to upgrade for maybe a 93 overall or something like that, this is definitely worth it. But if you have that Michael Irvin or maybe even the Julio and you're like, is it worth upgrading to this card? Well, no, I honestly don't think so. Some people may argue with me, but right now this card is still going for well over 400k, and you can just get better cards for that. Anyway, go ahead and like if you like the play reviews, subscribe if you're new, but most importantly, take care of yourself. Peace. Show you guys some gameplay on this Eric Dickerson, and right here in the first game we're gonna go ahead and spin out of some tackles and wiggle out of some tackles and get a nice gain. Now on the next game we're gonna go ahead and give the toss out right there. He's gonna go out and we're gonna have some nice blocking and the speed to make it all the way out for the touchdown.